We've completed the game, but things do not simply just end there. We actually need to head to Serendipity because we need to get a new skill. Fragment skill, that is. And that's the good old paradox score. And then with that we can do like so much more and get some more fragments. So we've got like loads more fragments to get. We've got paradox endings to do. And we got those other freely newly opened areas to go explore. And then the game's 100% or. Because that's how we roll. This is a long fucking loading, like, dude. Come on. See, so some of them we would not we will not be able to do straight away. Some of the fragments, because I think we need to be way more stronger, like close to, if not max, leveling all our what would you call them? Paradigms, I guess.
This must be the goddess's will.
So that's what we needed. So, actually, can I talk to her again?
If you present.
Okay, so I can't get anything else off her from the moment. At the moment, even. There is like some easy fragments. Well, an easy fragment that we can get here. Just a matter of going to the chocobo spot, which I believe is the very back one. So for Serendipity, there is 5 fragments we can get. 3 of them, sorry, basically involve buying items with tokens. One of them is, which is what we're trying to get now, where you just simply collect it. And then the 5th one is you need to win 7,777 total coins on the slot machines. And it does not include losses. So you can lose as much as you want. You just need to have collected over 7,777.
I'll get this one.
Speaking of which, I wonder how Saz is doing. We used to have a little chocobo just like this one.
It'd be funny if he actually came here too.
Boom. And there is the easy one.
Wow, he just shot ahead.
Okay. That was so super easy. So it's a Historia Crux. And then we can do the New Boredom one. Which one is it? New Boredom 700, I think. Do we need to close the gate? I don't know if I do. I don't think I do. Saying that, what I do need to do. Fragment skills. And then paradox score. Challenge history's possibilities. I'm not sure if I need to close the gate. Well, I'm doing it anyway. So I've just got to find 2 more fragments in here. Noel's message and Sarah's message. I have a rough idea as to where they are. We've been there before and they weren't there. I didn't realise I needed that scope at the time. And then we actually have to do... We can do 1 paradox ending actually. We can probably actually do 2, which are really easy. Some of them require us to fight like big. So, for instance, the first place we went to where Atlas turned up, we have to defeat Atlas without weakening him, without using the console. Son of Waterscape, we have to defeat the giant Flan without weakening it once again. We just go straight into fighting it. And then there's like there's ones we got to fight like Caius. In different eras. Right, so one of them should be over here. There it is. I might as well get in a fight. Dum, 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 dum. We're pretty strong, so I don't know how well we'd fare against like some of the bigger creatures that we need to beat to get quite a fair amount of starting points. Such as the ones in Arc of Light Steps, where they give like 30k. Because since the last attempt at them, I've gained so much Crystarian points.
It's a letter. But from who? Hey there, Noel. This might be hard to believe. But this is you from the future. I'm just a little bit further along the timeline. This is a warning to my past self. There's a serious trial ahead of you. I know we're pretty tough, but this almost broke me. Just don't give up and don't give in. I know it's weird coming from yourself, but trust me, I know you can do it. It's a message from my future self. It's not really like me to look backwards like that. You know, Sarah, this might be some sort of trick.
What, you think a future Noel is trying to trick us? You're thinking too much. It's probably safe to take your own words at face value.
Okay, there's Noel's message. I don't even know when he left that. Like, were we ever there at that point? I don't think we were.
Looks like a message of some sort.
Where am I? I don't really know. I can't hear anything. I can't feel anything. It's cold. It's dark. And I'm alone. This place seems completely empty, but I have no regrets. I fought right until the end. I fought, and I didn't run. I know that someone, somewhere, will carry on what we've started. They have to. Was that my voice we heard? What's this about a cold, dark place?
You don't know what it means either, huh? Could it be a prophecy?
I said I had no regrets. Doesn't sound like a bad thing, at least.
And that is... Oh god, I've got to fight here. Well, it's still a fight. That's new bottom 700 air done. Oh shit, I need to shoot Paradigm. Obviously in the more attacking paradigm. Non-attacking paradigm, I mean, Saboteur. Like 600 for them's not that much considering I've just got 300 for this. Which is like, yeah, nothing. Right, return to the story of Crux. Right, so most of the remaining fragment skills that we need are far too strong for us. However, we can do quite a few of the paradox endings, which I'm not even joking here, the vast majority of them require us to basically do Academia for XXAF over and over again. So that's probably what we're doing now. So it depends on which one we're going to do. I'm just looking at my list here, my good old list. So we can just do the one where we decline, essentially just decline the Graviton Core off of Alicia, whatever she's bloody called. Because near the end, she offers you the Graviton Core, and if you basically decline that, it opens up a paradox ending. Then there's the ones where we've got to go do it again. So we've got to close it off, go for it again. Basically head off to the next part, which would be New Boredom? We go to New Boredom, and that's where we meet Lightning again. Then we've got to accept her offer of not going to carry on our journey and going with her. And then there's another one where we've got to go do that, then we've got to decline it, and then we end up going to fucking the Dying World again. And it's just, there's just so much. But those other ones basically mean that we have to fight ridiculously hard boss fights.
We actually did it.
I think Yule must be happy now.
This is what
Like we have to
the
fight
city
Caius
is.
again.
Welcome to the future, you say. Are they real? Now, is that a polite way to greet old friends? I mean, we haven't seen each other in what? How many years?
It's been all of 390 years. I guess you guys have been busy, huh?
Please come by my headquarters when you get a chance. You're guests of the Academy. Alyssa?
Later!
Okay, might not take as long as I remembered. I thought it was the one where we had to fight a load of stuff in academia, but by the looks of it isn't. I need to check that I've got Paradox Scope on. That's
Find the Academy head office.
It's probably the most impressive.
okay, so I could probably actually skip some of this. I just need to go to the very back and decline. Okay. Paradox Scope, challenge history's possibilities. Okay, it's off. It's on, sorry. All I need to do is go to the very back in academia. And then all the other fragments in this area require us to do, we need to find a specific person who hands out, like he's like a quiz guy.
We won, and that's what matters, I guess.
So the first time we meet him is actually in this office area. Mog can't even see him, which is well, he doesn't alert you to his presence. However, he shouldn't be too hard to find. And once you've done the one where he appears in like this area, he can appear anywhere on the map. So he can appear in the east, the west, or the alley. So yeah, so you can either appear over here, or the alley.
So much energy.
But you can talk to like randomers. So you can talk to like people and they give you clues as to where he is. I don't know if this isn't the guy, is it?
Do you know a girl named Alyssa?
No, I think he's actually inside.
It's just my type.
But we're going in to decline the graviton calls anyway, so. And you need to be careful not to dismiss cutscenes, because you can accidentally, obviously, skip it.
Hi there.
Or not input the right thing. Right, I need to find the right guy.
I am a researcher of monsters. My database contains profiles of every creature in existence, from Cocoon to the farthest reaches of Grand Pulse. Yes, I have them all. It's been quite the trial. I scoured the records, you see, compiling data from the most obscure Academy files. My work is a thing of beauty. If anyone has research that rivals my perfect database, I would certainly like to see it.
Right, this guy requires us to have every monster in our database, which actually requires us to
You believe there are
do
monstrosities
every
even
paradox
in my
ending,
research
because
as
that
well?
unlocks certain types of new bosses,
Let us
which
see the
count
proof of
towards
your
the score.
work.
So it's like one of the
Refer
last
to me
things that
when
you
think
do.
Your data log has captured details on every monster. Do you understand? I do mean every single monster.
Yeah, it's literally like one of the last things that you do in the game.
Great.
Right there. Can you see this guy?
Hi there.
See, Mog's not alerted to him, but he is there.
Greetings, young man and young lady. How would you like to test your knowledge with Captain Cryptic's confounding quiz?
It can't be. Amador?
You know him?
Yeah, he was in Cocoon's army. Lightning served in his unit. I've met him lots of times.
I am Captain Cryptic, quiz giver extraordinaire. So, little lady, how about that quiz?
That's weird, he doesn't remember me.
Sarah, the Amador that you used to know lived hundreds of years ago, which means... Hey, Captain, you're not human, are you?
Correct. Captain Cryptic is a quiz-centric duplicate. Let's get started then.
Oh my god, I'm not... What is the Borg Baron capable of doing? Oh my fucking god. It's gonna be... This is so stupid. What is the Borg Baron capable of doing? I don't fucking know. Borg Bear. Becoming a Borg Bear. Summoning Eidolons?
That's showing your smarts.
He appears in unexpected places until only to frazzle us with his confounding quiz. Try it yourself and see if you can solve the confusing conundrums you knows. You might win a special reward. He's always somewhere in the academia in the year 4 XIII, but finding him is half the trouble. Eavesdrop on the citizens of the city for clues on where his current whereabouts are. Oh, he's a one-question man.
And we're still on the easy questions. Oh boy.
Doesn't seem to have anything to do with the man you knew. Are they really that similar?
Like twins. How did this happen?
So yeah, he can appear literally fucking anywhere.
Thank you so much.
Okay. I don't know if I need to talk to her first.
Hope told us that he invented a machine called a time capsule. That's how they got here.
Did I in
Back
there?
in 13 AF, Hope devised a plan to build an artificial Fal'Cie. It was called the Proto-Fal'Cie Project. He wanted to use the new technology to re-levitate Cocoon. But then one day, Hope saw a certain prophecy in the Oracle Drive.
So I activated the Oracle Drive and watched the prophecy. I saw you fighting the Proto-Fal'Cie, and I saw you screaming out at me. Your machines are driving me nuts!
Well, I was getting pretty ticked off by that point.
Well, exactly. So we were forced to reevaluate the project, and eventually abandon it.
Okay, you saw Sarah getting mad at you, so you canceled your project, and then poof, the Proto-Fal'Cie disappeared. Is that about right? We didn't destroy it so much as it never existed in the first place.
We were following the wrong path to the future. If the Proto-Fal'Cie had managed to get control of Cocoon, it would have made itself the second Edie, and we'd be back where we began.
Yeah. It would have been just like how it was on the old Cocoon.
We realized we couldn't let that happen. We had to levitate Cocoon using only human technology.
Right. Not to mention that if you had kept with the original plan, your machines would have killed you.
Really? Then we owe you our lives. Thank you.
Funny, you lose your temper and the whole future changes.
Right, I'm just trying to be careful. I think this is the bit where we need to talk to. I'm just trying to be careful not to accidentally skip. Right, where's the item at? But I'm not tripping on. I definitely did see something. Or is it floating in the sky and it's just a matter of camera perspective?
Yes. I get it.
Right, there it is.
Great.
Oh my word, how the fuck am I supposed to win this?
Go, Mog.
Can he fall through the gap? Did he get it?
Here it comes.
Could have just fucking come here, couldn't I? You obtained 1 gil. Oh, it's because he has the chance to randomly get something. Oh, oh. Oh, I had it then.
Come
There
on,
we
Mark.
go. Fucking Wesley Snipes. Platinum casino ticket.
Nice! So, I bet you're dying to know how we came to the future, huh?
Kinda.
You heard about the time capsule we used? It's a device that slows down time only for its occupants. The effect is caused by the creation of a powerful gravitational field and, well, essentially we just slept as the outside world flashed forward into the future.
This capsule of yours, it can't take you back, can it?
Unfortunately not. And considering it broke down after a single use, I doubt it'll prove to be a popular method of time travel.
You risked your own life for the sake of Cocoon.
Oh, the director was there with me. Hey, Sarah. After coming to the future myself, I think I understand how you must feel. The Academy has welcomed us with open arms, and we can research as we always have, but sometimes I get these terrible anxiety attacks.
Alyssa,
Please, Sarah, you have to let me apologize for the way I treated you in the past. Maybe you can't forgive me for that, but I hope as fellow time travelers, we can face the future on friendly terms.
Okay, right, we just need to keep fucking talking to her. Offer me the fucking
Academy has
graviton
made
core.
Progress on its investigation into the 13th arc. At this stage, there is good news and there is bad news.
Let's hear the good news first.
We've discovered that the Ark's reactor is powered by an ore cluster, known as the graviton core. By collecting these, there's a possibility that the new cocoon will be up in the sky in no time.
that is good news.
Yeah, okay. So now you gotta hit us with the bad news.
Each ore cluster provides only a certain amount of power. The 13th arc, for example, requires a single graviton core. We're going to need multiple cores that we can't seem to find.
Need a hand with the search?
If there's one thing we're good at, it's looking for weird objects.
We could use the help. With you two on the case, we'll have those cores in no time.
I'll put together some data on...
Right, I think let's skip this. I've obviously got them all. Obviously not here.
The technology to raise the new cocoon into the sky is already there. As soon as we have all the graviton cores,
Alright, so I think I've got to hand them. I'm literally just trying to play careful.
brought us another cluster? Thank you so much.
Right, obviously I've just got to hand over them all.
Oh, thanks to you two, we almost have all the cores. Did I tell you? Director is inventing a new device.
The Academy has been making progress on the development of a paradox weapon. A very powerful weapon that feeds on time-distorting energies.
Using a paradox against itself, huh?
Exactly. There's a possibility we may come up against the man who appears in the Oracle Drive recordings. The war has already begun, and we're fighting to protect the future itself.
A battle to the end against Caius.
But, Director, didn't you say you were missing a certain material?
A chaos crystal. It's a solidified chunk of paradox energy, but according to the data, it doesn't exist in this time period.
Well, hey, you've still got us.
And we've got the Historia Crux.
I knew I could count on you.
God damn, there's so much fucking talking, isn't there?
You've brought us another cluster? Thank you so much.
Sarah, did you really do it?
We had. We had collected all the ore clusters Hope needed to levitate his new cocoon. I don't think I'd ever seen Hope look so happy and excited. But this was just the beginning. It would take a century to complete the new cocoon. And if the old cocoon were to fall before it could be finished, well...
I know we can do it.
He's right, you know. Have you seen that broken gate in the town? Well, it's all fixed and working normally.
We collected the ore crystals, so the future has changed, Kupo.
Yes, I think so. And look what I found. It was lying next to the gate.
So I've got to decline this. No.
We have to hurry. Are we gonna make it?
Better! Huh? What?
Director!
What's going on?
Don't move!
You're under arrest.
Yeah, give that back!
Did I hear someone call for a hero? I think I did.
Snow!
Thank you. Give it up, sweetheart. We're on to you. We know everything. Like the fact that this artifact is booby-trapped. We also know that someone gave this to you. Someone like Caius.
So what if he did?
Snow, how did you...
Hope? Caius is on the move and up to no good. The past and the future are looking pretty bleak. Give me a hand, Sarah.
You can't just drop a bomb like that and take off. You always do what you want, even if it means leaving people behind. You haven't changed at all.
Okay, sorry. But at least I'm consistent, right?
Snow gave us some valuable information. Alyssa was working with Caius of all people. If we had tried to use the artifact, Noel and I would have fallen right into some kind of trap. Caius was the one that was trying to change the events of the past. Snow's constantly on the move. There are Caiuses in the past, present, and future, and they all have to be stopped.
That Caius, I think he's serious. He means business. I try to fix the past and he just changes it back to how he wants it again. Like nothing ever happened.
Where's Lightning in all of this?
She's on the job with Saz and Dodge.
What can I do?
Stay alive. Listen, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but you're going to be assassinated exactly 3 days from now.
What?
Me?
Without you, we might as well forget about having any kind of future. Without hope, we're done for. So it's important that you do everything in your power to protect yourself.
Right.
Noel, you're on guard duty.
And what are you gonna do?
I'm going to the future to greet Caius with my fist. But before all the fun happens, I got 13 different eras to visit. There are a bunch of crystals with my name on them.
13 different eras. Not one to sit still, huh?
Sarah, come with me, okay?
Okay.
How come you guys get to do all the fun stuff?
I'll fill you in on what you missed when we get back. So stay safe and stay alive.
Yeah.
There's no stopping you, is there? Go on then.
And this is how I set off on an exciting and scary adventure with my hero, Snow. No one can predict how our time-traveling journey will come to an end. But the past, present, and future are all connected. And until time stands still, the future will always bring us a new adventure.
Such a shit ending.